Hi betting experts, on Thursday, May the 15th, we're off to the Knavesmire, the second day of the York Dante meeting. Cracking racing again, rattling fast ground, big fields, excellent prize money, a huge crowd on the cards. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap. This goes in the 418. It's the British Stallion Studs EBF Westhouse Stakes, a 5 furlong listed contest, Class 1 for 3-year-olds only, just shy of 40 grand to the winner. Some very interesting horses, some of whom I think it's fair to say going to be very hard to place this season, but I don't think that necessarily applies to Tropical Storm. I think he's well capable of taking this prize on the back of a very promising reappearance effort earlier in the month at Newmarket. Now, Andrew Balding, his trainer, chugging along nicely, 6 winners in the last 14 days, and Asheen Murphy's flying as usual. He's had 10 winners in the last fortnight. Tropical Storm is a progressive colt. He improved run-to-run last season on fast ground through the summer months, posting a career best effort to win here over course and distance in August, landing a wholesale gamble down to 5-2 favourite, only winning by a neck from Magnum Force. But if you watch that run back, it was one of those races where if you had to name the winner, you'd have named him from halfway. He was travelling, if anything, over racing. He drew 2 lengths clear entering the final furlong, and then either idled or did too much too soon. And the runner-up Magnum Force absolutely flew Jer Lyons Raider from well off the pace. That was a pretty hot listed contest. After that, he just had one run at Doncaster where he's far from disgraced in the, I think it was the Flying Childers, wasn't it, in September, when 4th behind Asterius. Off for 232 days, relatively weak in the market ahead of his reappearance in the Palace House Stakes. I thought he ran really well. He missed the break a bit. He was well off the pace in the last pair and finished with running left without being knocked about behind Rumstar. That should have put him spot on for this. 12 days later, hopefully it doesn't come too soon. That'd be my only doubt, but back to York, back on fast ground, Murphy up again, a strong gallop absolutely certain here, and hopefully he can weave his way through late. Our betting expert value angle selection goes in the opener at 210. This is the Lindham York handicap, another 5 furlong, the class 2 this time, 4-year-olds and upwards, over 30 grand to the winner. I think American Affair can follow up for Jim Goldie. Now, Jim got his horses well forward, not always the case as the turf season notches up a gear. He's had 6 winners in the last fortnight, Jim, all in the north, 17% strike rate. American Affair's a good advert for the yard. He's run 19 times in his life, 6 wins, 7 places. Now, it has to be said, this does represent something of a step up in class, certainly from his Musselburgh reappearance win. But watch that run back. It may only have been I think it was a 7-runner contest at Musselburgh, but he did really well to win. First of all, he hadn't run for 210 days, and secondly, he pulled quite hard in the early stages of that sprint, in slightly muddling gallop for the track, and quickened up just smartly to win by 3/4 of a length. Now, that came off 94. He's gone up £4, which is plenty, but I think you might see him in a better light in this better race, bigger field, strong gallop. He should settle under Mulrennan. There's no better jockey in the north for weaving his way through late in these sprint handicaps, and I think American Affair, who should be an attractive price, can win again. Best of luck on Thursday, betting experts. Please do like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel.